Hello, American government students. Mr. Soderberg here. I just want to take the opportunity to take a quick look at this week's module as it may look a little bit different than modules that you've seen in the past. So I'm going to go ahead, click on modules. Hopefully that won't take too long to come up. And we'll swing down to week 8, political parties. Okay, so you'll notice that this says week 5. I've used it at different times during different semesters. So when you see that, it'll say week 8. Anyways, I believe I called this assignment Chalk Talk because most of the stuff is done through the discussion board on the class website, and we haven't been using the discussion board as much. I think maybe we've done one assignment on the discussion board. I just seem to have been doing more of the journal assignments this year that you just share with me and not with the rest of the class. And but anyways, this week it's called the Chalk Talk. Most of your activities will include posting information on the class discussion board. All right, so you'll see that as I'm navigating through this embedded Google Slides presentation, I can always click on the blue home icon to get me back to this page right here. So this is where you'll find the different information that you'll need this year. As you can see, I've blocked out some stuff that I'm not going to expect you to do this week. So you'll have 4 tasks instead of 6. So let's just kind of go through this. What do you think you are? All right. So this is really looking at where you fall on the political spectrum. Are you a left-leaning liberal? Are you a right-leaning conservative? Do you tend to vote Republican or Democrat, or are you somewhere in the middle? As I say here, most young people will claim to support one party or another. I've noticed in the last few years that many young kids, and I shouldn't say kids, many young adults, adults in some cases, dislike both of the major political parties because they don't see much difference between the two, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's a very valid opinion to have, and don't worry about that. So, the political spectrum, and where do you fall within the political spectrum? So you read through this, but before we look at that, I want to look at how you became the way you are. And this is a process called political socialization. And you'll learn a little bit about political socialization by clicking through these numbers. A lot of different things play into who we are. All right? So you'll think about political socialization as you go through that. And this is what the political spectrum looks like. And you click here for the What Do You Think You Are assignment. So what I want you to do is watch this crash course video on political ideology and think about what you may be. Liberal, conservative, moderate. Okay. Down here there is a link to a political typology quiz that the Pew Research Center put together. You're going to take this quiz. I'm going to bring it up here just to make sure it's still a live link. All right. So where do you fit in the political typology? You are supposed to pick the one that is closest to your view. All right? You may not agree with either, but one of them is going to be closest to the way you feel. So you go through here, you make your selections, and it's going to give you some results at the very end, okay? So do that, and in the discussion board, talk about what you thought you were: Democrat, Republican, Libertarian. Tell about your results from the political typology quiz. And then thinking about political socialization, why do you think you are the way you are politically? Next assignment is looking at political parties, the party system, and it's looking at third parties in American politics. Looks at the two-party system, third parties, why third parties struggle, and then your assignment is to develop a political party. Think about what you believe in, think about your political socialization, where you land on the political spectrum. Develop a political party. Come up with a party name. You can come up with a party logo for extra credit. Find something online. You don't have to make your own logo. I get it. And come up with a political platform. A political platform is basically a statement. Sometimes it's like a list, and it just tells what a political party believes in, where they stand on the issues. And you can go onto all different kinds of party websites, be it Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, Constitution, Green Party, the Marijuana Party of America, and you can find out where they stand on a lot of issues. So research, formulate policies on 4 of the following issues here. 4 out of that list, okay? And don't contradict yourself. If you say, hey, government's going to pay for college, but we're not going to increase taxes, probably not feasible, okay? Post your party's platform to the discussion board. Be appropriate. Be considerate of others. Comment on a peer's platform or ask them a question if you feel the need to. All right. There's an assignment on political cartoon analysis. This will bring you through how to analyze a cartoon. That's third assignment. Your fourth assignment is looking at presidential elections in the United States. And I want you to think about, learn about what the Electoral College is, and think about whether the Electoral College should be eliminated, and add your opinions to the class discussion board. All right, so now that we have that, you'll notice then that all of the assignments were explained within that presentation. So you're going to get to an assignment, the discussion board. Okay, what do you think you are? Well, you're going to have that ready to go. You know, you can't just click on the assignments and go, what do you think you are? All right. Remember, discussion is described in the week 6 presentation. Developing a third party, I guess I gave you more information on this one, but go into the presentation and learn more before doing this assignment. Should the U.S. ban the Electoral College? Right, go into the assignment. I see it says week 5 in some of these. I'll make sure I change that. But anyways, I hope that makes a little bit of sense. I just don't want you to open this up and go, why is this so radically different from what we've had in the past, and then be confused or unsure of what you're to do this week. So if you have any questions, please let me know, and thank you for all the hard work that you do. So much of what's being turned in is being done to a very high rate of quality, and I appreciate that greatly. I want you to know that I do appreciate that, and I do notice that. So keep up the good work. for those of you that may not be doing as much or spending as much time, it's not too late to kick it up a notch here in this grading period. So take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.